Hey, this is King Firehawk from 1640 PWPR. Coming up, the Blind Tag Podcast, which is exclusive here to 1640 PWPR, the home of pro wrestling podcast radio and more.
Anybody out there?
Hey. Hello?
Anybody still listening?
Anybody still listening?
Hello?
Is there literally anyone that still fucking cares?
I know Pat Crowley's been like, hey Tag, where are you guys?
Where'd you
go?
Hey.
That's King Firehawk to you guys.
Yeah. Anyway.
We did a show 2 weeks ago, but it
only... longer than that, I think.
No, I think it was about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago.
I think it was 3, yeah.
After a long hiatus.
And now we took another hiatus.
Yeah, but you can find it on YouTube. We did do an episode. Yeah. We are having issues emailing our files because Yahoo doesn't...
Yeah, for some reason, Dropbox is fucking up on me. Not really sure why.
What about Google? Could you do it through Google?
I'd have to make a new Gmail account.
I got a Gmail for... We have a blind tag.
I'm saying I'd have to make
We have a blind tag Gmail account. I've already taken care of it. I took care of it months ago.
He's cracking it off. Acting like
fucking...
Just
fart?
Yeah, he did.
It was a chair.
It was the chair.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what's wrong with you?
Come on, man.
Why?
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, by the way.
Anyway. But we're here.
And I'm the one who's going to sit next to you. Sorry.
I'm Big Dick Gideon. I got Kryim. I got Dante.
It's
bad.
Dude.
It's bad.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
It stinks in here.
It does.
Oh, my sweet Jesus.
See? And it hit me first, dude.
God.
It hit me first. I'm still wallowing in that stink while he's giggling away because it's not near him. It wafted to us.
You know, we're the blind tag, folks.
Yeah, that's us.
We're the blind tag.
We're classy.
We're classy like boxed wine.
There is some classy boxed wine.
Card Bordeaux. Is that it?
Card Bordeaux.
Card Bordeaux.
But we do have not a lot to talk about, but we have some interesting topics to talk about, I'd say.
Tidbits.
And we are going to actually cover a topic that I don't think we've ever touched on yet in a single episode of the Blonde Tag or when we did the Fallen Angels podcast.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that.
Politics.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah. But that's a subject we've never covered before.
Yeah.
And we feel drawn to say something about current events.
Yeah. We'll get to that.
Yes, we will get to that.
However, we're going to start off with the last pay-per-view that we saw, which was No Mercy. This was this past Sunday. There was a SmackDown pay-per-view. Pretty good pay-per-view all in all. Interesting booking. They did the triple threat match for the title
Yeah.
in the opening.
The title.
For the title in the opening.
Yeah, for the heavyweight title in the fucking opening match.
That was
odd. But I guess they figured, Randy is a main eventer. And they say Randy Orton. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about all that
Randy's kind of past that, I think. I mean, I'm not to say that he can't carry a main event.
That's not what I'm saying, but
there's so many other guys that can carry that spot right now.
Well, here's the thing. He put over Bray.
Which is fine.
Which is good.
But here's the thing. I would never have put that match on the main event.
No.
Speaking of him and Bray, what have you thought of these little vignettes that have been going on for the last couple of weeks?
Well, Bray Wyatt, it continues to be, and this is my assessment, continues to be one of the best talkers, one of the top 3 talkers in the industry right now.
One of the best promo guys.
One of the best promo guys out there. Unfortunately, the problem is this. People are starting to not care about his promos because he fucking loses. Okay? And I don't care. You can call yourself a god as much as you want. If I'm a fan, if I'm not a marker, if I'm a mark, okay? If you lose, that's what matters.
I'm not afraid of you.
Yeah.
I also found it very coincidental that they did this type of style vignette after what I've been seeing going on TNA with Broken Matt Party.
Yeah.
And,
Delete.
Oh, it's awesome. His promos are gold. The whole, Decay, the whole other group with, Abyss.
Yeah.
And it's the war. But the vignettes, and then you go and see the thing that was going on with Randy and Bray for the last few weeks, and it's like, okay, are we doing some lazy writing, or...
I don't think it's lazy writing. I mean, it plays into Bray Wyatt's character, but, I mean, I would say that Bray Wyatt, I think that was the whole idea behind Bray Wyatt, and they're losing it. The whole idea behind Bray Wyatt was that he was supposed to... He's crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's fucking nuts.
Right.
He actually doesn't have any fucking supernatural powers, but he thinks he does. And that's what makes him dangerous. He can be like a cult leader type of thing, okay?
Well,
you don't want to give him supernatural powers. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That destroys the character.
He's not the Undertaker.
Yeah.
That's Taker's gimmick.
Okay, you're giving him supernatural powers. You're literally destroying his gimmick.
Yeah. You're giving him another one by destroying the other one.
Yeah,
the one that was really good.
It's no good. You got to stop.
Yeah, you want him to be the crazy guy who thinks he's a god.
Yeah, who thinks he's a god. Okay, and that's the whole point. That's what people are supposed to be drawn to—the charisma and the cult leader aspect. Okay,
yeah.
He actually doesn't have any power. You don't want to give him supernatural powers. That doesn't make any sense for the character.
It's like giving the Hulk an axe. He doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why does the Hulk have an axe? He doesn't need it.
You could take a human and just use. They showed that in the first movie.
But we were talking about No Mercy. By the way, the Bray Wyatt Randy Orton match was probably the worst match of the night. Actually,
it wasn't like
that wasn't bad, but out of all the matches that happened, it was probably the worst.
No, I will say that Alexa Bliss versus Naomi was probably the worst match of the night.
But that only happened because Becky was out, okay?
But you're saying the worst match of the night. I'm giving you the worst match of the night.
Okay, I'll give you that. All right, that's fine. But also, Becky being out for undetermined non-medical reasons, which is interesting because, she's not hurt. So what's wrong with her?
Yeah. She's not. Okay. She wasn't cleared to wrestle for non-injury purposes.
What was the is just coming out of nowhere?
No, she was pulled for the night for a non-injury issue.
Yeah, that's what the official statement was, and it's not a
family.
It's not a work thing. It's a
real deal.
It's like a shoot. For some reason, she was pulled, but nothing's come out yet. So
maybe there was a family emergency.
Emergency. Maybe she's pregnant.
She could be, but that's not the end of the world. People get pregnant.
Speaking of pregnant, Brie Bella.
Yes.
Oh my God, yeah.
Expecting.
And she said she will be coming out of retirement after the baby's born.
Really?
Why?
Really?
That's what was announced, I believe, yesterday or today in the dirt sheets.
They're probably trying to work an angle with her being a heel and Daniel being a face manager.
And that Bella show.
Yeah, they're just trying to work that.
That's fine, but
they're just trying to work that.
Hey, Daniel, she's doing what you can't. Why don't we just kick him in the balls a little bit more?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, she's the breadwinner. Good job.
Speaking of mocking Daniel Bryan, the best match of the night, in my opinion, was Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. They fucking laid it down.
Put on a clinic.
Okay. They laid it... Started off slow. I thought it was just going to be sort of a normal match. But it really picked up towards the last 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, because it came down to a career or saving face.
Yeah, so I honestly, both me and fucking Kryim thought that Dolph was going to retire.
We
genuinely thought that.
That's how it looked like it was booked.
That's how it looked like it was booked, because the world title was the first match, so we're figuring, oh shit, Dolph's going to be on last, and he's going to retire.
He's going to get a swan song, right?
So, but no, he fucking went over in a fantastic match.
Nice.
Clean center.
Clean center of the ring. Ref got to toss out fucking the Spirit Squad and the fucking Maurice. I love it. I love it when the refs toss people. It's great. It's the only time the refs get cheered. It's the only time. Because some of them get into it, too. Okay, when they toss people.
Kyoto.
They'll roll their fucking arms like, get the fuck out, you know, because they know it's the only time they're going to get cheered.
Like, you can see him doing the drum roll. Get the fuck out. You know, like Kyoto. Kyoto does that. He gets into it.
Kyoto, baby.
Little Nate. Little Nate is animated as all fuck. Mm-hmm. Everybody else is not nearly as animated because they're not comfortable.
Well,
but
give them a couple more years
Yeah,
to
like-
get used to their spots.
Kyoto and fucking Kyoto and Robinson, they're like, fuck it, we've been up and down this road. Who gives a shit? Get the fuck out.
You and you're out of here. Yeah, I love it.
Kyoto.
Yeah,
Fucking
they
Kyoto.
don't- And they don't take shit from nobody.
Kyoto don't take shit from The Undertaker. The Undertaker tried to buck up on Kyoto. He's like, hey, fuck you. Okay? Like, looking up at him, I'm fucking Kyoto. We've been doing this for 20 years. You knock it the fuck off. Okay?
Taker, I've had enough of your shit.
You knock it the fuck off, Taker. Alright?
That's why I find it funny when everybody else tries to buck up on Taker, like some of the young bloods.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like maybe Brian Kendrick tries to buck up. He's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, Brian Kendrick bucking up on fucking Kyoto. That's what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, just get the fuck out of here. Fucking, I don't take
Who
shit
the
from
fuck
Undertaker.
are you?
Yeah. You are the one pissing me off. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shit. What's that say?
I'm just taking notes, so when I go to put up the thing later on Facebook, I
right
say, this is what we talked about.
Gotcha.
Instead of, hey, it's up.
Hey, it's there.
Go ahead and listen.
Listen to that shit. Behold it. Behold it! So the...
Is that the name of the pay-per-view?
Behold it!
Our thing is Behold? Behold it.
What was the other matches? Well, so obviously AJ Styles went over in the triple threat.
Yeah.
Technically clean because the triple threat doesn't have any DQ.
Right.
So he just took a chair and beat the shit out of people.
At the end, yeah. I mean, he was.
Yeah.
It's all, in my opinion, it was smart, but also lazy at the same time.
Well, see, to me that's smart. The heel would do that. It's like, what? Fuck you.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
why would you do that to start out with? Like that to me, that's just like, oh well, fuck it, just hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
Like that's for
Because
those.
you're a heel and you don't want to overexert
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, you
and
wanna
that's what
spend the
heels
energy.
do.
You know,
Exactly.
spend
That's
the
what heels
energy.
do.
For those of
Thinking like a baby face.
for those in the
That's what heels
New
do.
England, New Jersey area, it's like a powerhouse Chuck ending. Just hit him with a fucking chair. There's gonna be a few people who don't know that, and there's gonna be a few people who are gonna laugh their balls off at that.
Older reference lost on younger viewers.
Just hit him with a fucking chair.
1 second.
Powerhouse Chuck.
So there wasn't a big card. It was kind of small, actually.
Yeah, over at 10:30.
Yeah, it was over at 10:30.
Yeah, they were done.
They were fucking done data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then we can move on to last night's Raw.
Which was kind of boring, to be
It
honest.
was.
True, but at the same time, we have something very interesting to talk about, and that is the fact that this is the first time ever women's Hell in a Cell match.
That was, and you know what? I loved it that the two girls actually went at Rusev.
Yes.
That they didn't back down. I don't care how big you fucking are.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's like, yay, girls with attitudes like me. I don't care how fucking big you are.
You put over Roman
I'll
Reigns.
kick you in the kneecap.
You put over Roman. Go over there. But this is, it is a historic event. And
Hell
here's
in
the
a
real
Cell.
question that Kryim and I were debating last night. Hell in a Cell, consistently, somebody bleeds. Do the women bleed?
Oh, you know, fucking Charlotte's gonna try to color like Daddy.
Yeah.
That would be interesting if she did.
Because that's what Flair loved. He was
Yeah, but
famous
Vince
for
don't-
making that hair red.
But Vince don't like it when
But-
the ladies bleed, man.
Excuse me, we are now trying to get back into the Attitude Era, and how do you really, really get these two over is have them fucking beat the shit out of each other, and
But ladies don't bleed.
it'll happen.
I mean, I
Somebody's
think it
gonna
should.
bleed.
I think it should.
Even if it's done hard way, somebody's going to bleed.
Yeah.
Because it's Hell in the Cell.
Yeah.
You can't do it because it stops the match. That's what the rules and regulations are now. As soon as somebody starts bleeding heavy, they stop the match. Ref puts on the gloves. They got to fucking make sure that the fucking wound
It stops. Yeah.
It stops. So, I mean, you do that in a Hell in a Cell? You can't do that in a Hell in a Cell.
Well, they did it with Shane McMahon.
That is fucking Shane McMahon. Okay, listen. There's Shane McMahon.
And they didn't stop. They didn't stop the match.
It's Shane McMahon.
Okay, look. Okay.
Oh,
you either going to do it or you're not going to do it.
Different
okay?
strokes for fucking different folks, and that's going to lead us into something else. Trust me. Okay.
Okay.
That's the Shane McMahon going to be inheriting all the whole company. Okay. And then you have Charlotte, who's just a performer. Okay, different fucking level. You can't compare the two.
I don't think that's well.
You can't. Same thing. Like the ladies are not going to bleed. I'm going to put a call right now. Ladies are not going to bleed. One of the other two are going to bleed.
Do you want to take bets on it?
I do. Actually, I do. I'll take a bet. I think one of the ladies will bleed, even if it's by accident.
I'm going to put.
I think that's a smart money.
I'm going to put $5 on it.
All right.
I'll take $5.
Okay.
I'll take a $5.
I'll put $5 on it.
Yeah. I'll take a $5 bet there.
Okay, so here's a $5 bet between.
I say either of the ladies, either by on purpose or accident, bleed.
See, I can't. See, that's not fair.
No, you just agreed.
No, hold on for a second. It's not fair that they get to say it's on accident. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes people do get bled the hard way.
Sure, they can do that in a fucking regular match. I'm saying I'm saying not color through. I'm saying no color through obvious gigging.
No, that's not what you said. You didn't say that.
With Danny, you didn't say that. You said no color whatsoever.
You said the ladies are not going to bleed.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
Fine, but I meant through fucking obvious gigging.
No,
that's not. No, you can't do that. And he said. Yes, color. You said no color. It's a very straight.
That's
yes
a straight
no.
bet, dude.
Okay, that's a straight bet.
That's why I said the smart money's on me. Yeah.
No color for any reason. Color for any reason.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be accidental.
So bullshit.
Shake on it right now.
You're such bullshit.
All right, that's $5 in my pocket, and you fucking know it.
No, I tell you what. When you lose that bet, I'm gonna make it rain on you. I'm gonna make it drizzle. Fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're going to give it to me in singles. What if I give you a $5 bill? What are you going to do?
I'm going to make change and fucking get nickels. Just throw nickels at you.
Throw nickels.
Just start fucking nickels at you.
No, I do believe that they're going to bleed. But because it's the first one ever, right? It's the first one ever. It's got to be memorable. You can't fuck it up.
True, but at the same time, Vince, this is a very timid situation. Is how's the audience going to feel about watching women beat the shit out of each other to the point they bleed? So,
it'd be one thing if it was a man on a woman, but it's not. It's woman on women. I think they'll be okay with it.
People still are not okay with women fucking watching women bleed. They're not. This is not. It's.
Well, I think like what Dante said, that the audience is getting older, and we're able to handle that now. Remember, it's not the same audience as it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, there were still marks. There's still marks today. But it's a different type of fan.
Yeah.
Okay? It's just different.
Yep.
You have second, third, sometimes even fourth generation fans out there. They've been to the puppet show, they've seen the strings.
Yeah, and who have been raised to know the business.
Yeah. So I think
there's very little kayfabe.
The smart money's on me, dude. The smart money's on me. That was a fool's bet.
See, I can't. I'm sticking by my bet. I feel. And if she fucking bumps her head and cuts the back of her head, I'm going to be really pissed because that's not fair color, in my opinion.
Oh, no.
It's not fair color.
Already, you're making stipulate. He does this all the time.
Wait a minute.
Always looking for fucking excuses to get out of shit. Always.
He's good at it.
Oh, he's good at it, too.
Very good at it.
I'm just saying, it's bullshit to say, she fucking
notes.
fell down and cut her arm. Oh, no, there's
that's
blood.
That's color.
That's not fucking color. That's just fucking, that's hard-way bullshit.
He's going to welch. He's going to welch on the bet.
Like a welch.
Look, all right. You can't... If somebody gets, mat burn or something, that's not really considered...
I'm saying bleeding.
We're talking about opened up.
Yeah, you can fucking accidentally kick yourself. Oh, look, I got my forearm and now it's bleeding.
Yeah, that's blood.
You know what? That's bullshit. Everybody knows when you call for Cairo, you get the fucking forehead gimmick.
Here we go.
Oh.
Now he's going to sway you to his side.
No,
watch. Okay?
he's not.
You know I'm right.
No, you're not.
Oh, he got color. That's not. This is not. Oh, look, he got color on his elbow.
That's not
nobody ever says that.
You said no color at all. Yes. I said some color.
Exactly.
Okay?
Nobody ever says, "Oh, look, he got color because he fucking cut his elbow." Nobody says that.
No, they would say it for the ladies.
9 times out of 10, the injuries are head injuries.
Absolutely.
So,
but I'm saying
you're really going to that extreme as to somebody got a boo boo on their elbow.
No. Yeah, like if he cut, they cut their arm or whatever. So what? They fucking cut their arm.
If it's a gash. He gets the money. If it's a little nick, it doesn't count.
Here's the difference. Here's the difference. You ready?
Yeah.
The example that you used said, "Oh, he didn't get color because it's on his elbow."
Right.
His.
Right.
The difference is that this is ladies. The ladies don't fucking bleed ever. So when they bleed, they bleed. Period.
Hey, what are you trying to say, dude? We
Yeah.
can't help
No.
that. That happens, man.
It's a body function.
It's not like we asked for that.
When people say, "Oh, look, he got color," they're not saying, "Oh, fuck, he cut the back of his leg." Oh shit, he cut it. Yeah,
His.
Who gives a shit?
It matters.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Because it matters because the ladies have never bled before. So the moment any one of them bleeds, it matters. That's them
not
getting
called
color.
getting color.
Yes, it is.
No, dude, it's wearing the crimson mask. That's called getting color. Oh, he got color because he fucking cut his foot. Nobody ever fucking says that.
I'm
Because
gonna
nobody
keep...
cuts their foot.
Nobody
What are you
cuts their
talking
foot. What are you even
about?
talking about? They wear boots.
Not the Samoans.
Oh my god! This Samoan is not in this match.
Doesn't have to be. I'm making a point.
No, you're really not.
You're not.
Everybody's on my side.
I think.
All the fans are on our side. My side. Sorry.
All right, Trump.
Jesus.
I got all the best words.
Kevin Bacon wasn't in Footloose.
I can't wait till I watch somebody get hurt and be like, "Oh, look, he got color because he got fucking his arm cut."
His!
Oh.
Again!
It doesn't fucking matter.
Apparently
Gender
it
doesn't fucking matter.
Yes, it does.
I say his because it's just
this-
general.
In
Wait,
this
no,
specific
we're talking
instance, it
about
does.
This match. We're not talking about any other match. We're talking about this particular match.
Yeah.
So your argument is moot
No,
every
it's not.
time you say, "Well,
His.
his match,"
Yeah.
or his
You're saying
this,
his.
or his that.
This is
It's a
completely
ladies'
unique
match.
situation.
Yes,
Completely.
I agree. But I'm saying because the women have never bled before.
Exactly.
Holy shit! That's why
That's
I'm
what I'm
using.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh
He just said my point.
That's why. That's why I'm saying his. Okay.
Oh my god!
That's why I'm using his.
Oh my god, my head hurts so bad.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking sub in her.
Oh Lord, help us!
Nobody's gonna say,
Oh,
she
Lordy.
got color because she fucking cut her
Oh.
leg.
Yes, she would.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh my god,
Okay.
Lord help us.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Can we move on to something else now? Because this is just going around in circles,
Ridiculous.
and we've wasted too much time on arguing a moot point.
No.
So-
Good point.
Paige.
Yeah, speaking of double standards and
Yeah.
things, Paige, what the fuck, man?
She got suspended again, this time for 60 days.
Different strokes for different folks.
I wonder what she did.
It's the pill thing again, because she put up, I guess, don't bother having doctors and prescriptions because you get suspended anyway.
Oh, is that what she said?
Yeah, she put it up on her Twitter.
Yeah, she actually
can't- that was
WWE's
a-
Twitter too.
Yeah, it wasn't word for word, but she was like, no use in having doctors and prescriptions.
Yeah, it's her WWE Twitter. She said same shit, different day. Like she's fucking does not care.
Well, she's getting fucked.
Yeah.
she is.
I mean,
She's
twice.
getting the same kind of bullshit that
Axl Rose
AJ got.
Axl Rose.
But it's because
Adam Rose. Adam Rose,
Rose.
excuse me. Not Axl. That's different. Sorry.
He went down to the Paradise City.
Yeah. But I think she'll be gone. They're going to get rid of her because they have nothing for her. And they have... Which is a shame because she is a very good wrestler.
Well, her father, her brother, and her mother all came out and said something about it.
Yeah.
Apparently her neck is fucked up, and she went to the doctor, got prescription pain meds. She has a doctor's note. She has a prescription. Apparently that's not good enough. And basically, I think it comes down to the fact she's fucking Del Rio.
Yeah.
And as you were saying,
And well, let me ask the question. Like, what I'd like to know, I'd love to sit down and like ask her, like, what happened? I mean, how did this happen?
they did not want the two of them together.
No, I'm saying, how did you and Del Rio hook up? How did that happen?
Because he has a giant penis.
He's got an anaconda.
Look. Alright? Anybody who's ever seen the man wrestle, okay, knows that he's deformed.
His tights are a little snug.
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's like a little baby's arm holding an apple.
You ever see a Gladiator movie? Like, it's gigantic. It's not right. It's not human. Okay? That's why, okay?
Pet iguana?
Him fucking... You gotta be careful. That thing will bite somebody. Alright? Like, you know.
That Pokemon is angry.
Yeah, no shit.
But Granted, like he's hung like a fucking mule, but I mean, like, at what point did they go, "Hey, you're fucking cute"? Like, because on the outside, they are like stark contrasts of each other. Like,
and I believe there's like an 11-year age difference or something, maybe more than that. I'm not sure.
Like, did she walk in on him showering and go, "Oh, okay"?
Oh, yeah, he's the size of the Yeti, Mike. I mean,
Yeah, he lowers the boom.
he fucking. It's ridiculous.
He's a two-fister.
I don't know.
But it sucks to be her, really, because she can wrestle, and she just faded away. There, she really did.
Well, unfortunately, like I've said, we said that sometime in the past whether or not she could still go, and I said, what I said was something along the lines of, she didn't have a lot of talent to wrestle with for a while.
You don't practice against good.
You don't practice against good. You won't be good. So in essence, she would need to kind of start at the bottom to kind of sharpen her skills again. So, and I'm actually okay if she steps away from the business. In my opinion, we're not missing anything.
Yeah,
because she's kind of faded herself out the past year and a half.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion. We have Sasha Banks, we have Becky Lynch, we have Charlotte, we have Bailey come up.
We got Asuka coming up.
Asuka's going to come up soon. We have Granted. Ooh,
are you okay over there?
You got the hiccups. We have Alexa Bliss, who can follow people real well, and Carmella obviously is.
She needs work.
She needs work, but you can work with her. So I mean, like there are general. I mean, like all props to what's her name, Sarah Del Rey, Sarah Amato down in the Performance Center, who's just pumping out these fucking girls that are fucking fantastic.
Well, I mean, it's just like anything else. You got to teach them how to work, right? You teach them how to work, and they work.
Well, that's not how it was. Like a couple of years ago, they were like, "Oh, she's hot. Oh, she's a fucking model. Come be on our show."
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it was. You had these fucking bikini models like, "Oh yeah, she's fucking hot. Come on over. And
Bring them on in.
Bring them on in and wrestle." Like these girls don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. But Naomi has gotten a lot better.
Yes, absolutely. She was the more talented one of the group.
Yes.
She's the one. She's the one she's the one that's married to the Uso.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, that right there, they probably practiced together.
Yeah.
But it's a shame what's going to happen to Paige because they're going to let her go.
Sure.
But what else we got?
I don't know why they're suspending her and then not just letting her go.
Because she's under contract until 2019, and if she's going to continue to get suspended, they can turn around and take those days and keep her contract extended.
Yeah.
Mm.
They did that to Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
So that's a possibility there.
What else we got? Got something else, right? Gotta have something.
Politics?
Politics.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Yeah, we can finish off with that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. So, in case you've been living under a fucking rock, we don't usually. By the way, we don't usually talk about politics because I fucking hate politics. But unless you've been living under a fucking rock, you know that there's Donald Trump and there's Hillary Clinton. And Donald Trump decided to come out last week.
Well, he didn't come out.
Well, he didn't come out, but there was a videotape that came out that him saying some
on Access Hollywood.
On Access Hollywood, behind the scenes, they had the camera rolling, but they had the sound rolling too. And it was him having a conversation with the interviewer,
Billy Bush.
And he said some not nice things about ladies in general.
Would you say he's a hater?
Since I'm a woman, I'll say it.
Yeah.
He said he was bragging about how he could just walk up to a woman and grab her by the pussy.
And really, I think the real question is how. Like, what kind of a grip are we talking about, right?
Going in for the bowling ball grip,
right? I mean, how many? That's not the question.
Maybe it's like a Donald. Maybe it's like a Trump family handshake.
That's gross.
Maybe that's. I mean, because you.
Well, did you see the
picture
main,
of all? Yeah, well, there's a picture of all the Trump ladies, and they got their fucking hands in front of their.
Or their
crotch.
purses are in front.
No
of
matter
their
what
crotches.
they're doing, that's where their hands are. So
they all
maybe
have the purses are always in front.
maybe that's what he does. He just checks them for pressure or something.
See, maybe check to see if they're in heat.
Yeah, just checks to see if they're in heat.
Jesus.
But that's not what it really was. It was more about, it's turned into, well, that was just locker room banter. I've been in in the 15 years I've been around locker rooms.
You've heard some awful shit.
I've heard some stuff, but no, I've never actually heard anything like that.
I have.
No.
I have. I mean, like, I do not, under any circumstances, want to defend Donald Trump. That'll never want to be something I want to do. Yeah. However, I understand the whole locker room banter thing, because I've heard some awful fucking shit. And anybody who's listening to my voice has said some awful fucking shit, even in jest, to like people who are,
but that you're comfortable with.
But you're comfortable with. And that, to me, that's locker room. If you ever played the game Fuck, Marry, Kill, that's locker room banter.
That's locker room banter. Also, and I've only played high school football, okay? Mm-hmm. And even in a high school locker room, it can get pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, it can get bad. But it was never... How to look, it's you shouldn't fucking do it. That's the point, okay? I think that's the general point everybody wants to make, right?
Right.
You shouldn't fucking do it. But
it
at the
happens.
other end of the spectrum,
It happens.
And you're not really supposed to take it seriously. Does he really walk up to women and grab them by the pussy?
I don't know.
No.
Look at how all the Trump women stand.
Again, I'm never be the one to.
We don't know.
I never be the one to fucking defend Donald fucking Trump.
Right,
but at the same time, he's not going around grabbing people by the pussy. Does that make him a moron for saying it? Yes. Okay.
He said a lot of things that make him a moron.
But like,
that's beside the point.
Again, I've heard bad shit in the locker room.
Like, one of the things I've heard is like, oh yeah, we got a hot tag over the Brizod. So, I mean...
Yeah, like, that's bad.
I mean, like,
okay.
but you...
That's bad.
Okay? But see, that's the thing. Like, you hear shit like this, and like, I don't want to defend Donald Trump, but I get the locker room banter. Yeah. I do. I get it. He didn't think he was being recorded. He thought he was just shooting the shit, a couple of guys, and fucking saying some awful shit. Yeah. Because, believe me... When me and my brother are by ourselves, we say some fucking awful
bad
fucking shit.
Okay,
but we're smart enough not to be near a live mic.
Yeah. Okay. Like it's one of those things, and especially all these like football players and shit coming out saying, "Well, you'd never hear that in my locker room." Shut your fucking dumbass up. Okay. You know for damn well you've heard 10 times worse shit in the locker rooms that you've been in.
You don't think fucking somebody keeps going to Derek Jeter? Yeah, when Jeter was playing, he was like, "Yo, how was the last night? How was it? Did you fucking hammer it?
Did you slam it? Did you fucking just pound it into oblivion?"
Dude gave a fucking gift basket to all his fucking nightly conquests.
He did.
Come on,
Derek Jeter was the man. He did the right thing. Okay, he played baseball. He was the shortstop for the fucking New York Yankees. Okay. He's a Hall of Famer all the way. And most of his career, he was single, and he banged every woman he could fucking get his hands on, okay? Safely. Mm-hmm. Didn't have any kids. Okay? He did it right. Alright? And he didn't have to cheat on nobody. And then, when he was all done, then he got married to somebody. Okay? You can't hate on Derek Jeter.
I don't hate on him. I think he's fucking brilliant.
Okay,
the stories I've heard about him. Like, he was a gentleman all the way through.
All the way through.
So he'd, like, get done fucking smashing it, right? Just, he almost spit out his water. Yeah. He gets done smashing it all night, right? Yeah. Then the lady wakes up. A butler's there to take her downstairs, puts her in a car, gives her a gift basket and a questionnaire.
Boom.
Yeah,
like did you enjoy the Derek Jeter dick?
Yeah,
did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Like,
wow.
If something could be better about the Derek Jeter dick, what would you improve? Like on a scale of 1 to 5. Like that's fantastic. I'm sorry. Now, but again, this is locker room talk.
Exactly.
Okay,
what we're doing right now is locker room talk.
Yeah,
that's locker room banter. You know, we didn't go.
Is it nice? No. Okay,
but have I said, like, man, I'd love to split Kate Upton in half? Yes, I have.
I mean,
she sits on the wall. I mean, any general fucking guy would be like,
any straight man would be like,
I probably would, But you say it, and you don't fucking go out, but you don't like.
You don't say that shit in public.
Yeah.
Okay, because that makes you a fucking clown. You don't say it in public. It makes you a creep.
Makes you a fucking creep.
Okay, Donald Trump thought he was having a private conversation. I would say he had the expectation of privacy.
And I'm going to wrap this into like wrestling because that kind of goes along with what happened to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan thought he was having a private conversation.
Yeah.
Granted, it was an awful fucking...
Awful.
It was...
Very bad. Okay?
Not defending what he said.
Yeah.
I'm defending the fact that this man doesn't have privacy.
Yeah.
And
he should have.
He should have had some privacy. Yeah. Like, I don't want... Like, excuse me that
Excuse me that I'm defending Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Okay? But he has a legitimate point if he does say, I had the expectation of privacy because he didn't know the cameras were rolling. He didn't know he was being recorded, probably.
Yeah.
At that point, anyway.
Yeah. And again, you're right.
But then again, the way he's just been so, loose cannon about everything that he says lately, I don't think... if the cameras were on, he probably would say it.
I don't know about that. Not that.
After half the shit that he has said in the last year
he's an idiot. He's a racist idiot.
It's just getting worse.
I'm just...
He's like that Alzheimer-y fucking grandpa that's lost the filter and just says whatever he wants to say now.
Flips off small children. Can't yell at him. Can't yell at him.
You can't. What are you going to say to grandpa?
Yeah.
Don't do that?
Don't do that, grandpa.
He doesn't even know where he's at.
Yeah. He doesn't know why he's doing it. All he knows is there's a child, and he needs to flip that child off.
Yeah.
But I would say, again, I think he had the expectation of privacy. I think it... Just coming from a man to a man, it sucks that happened to him.
Yeah.
Okay?
I will agree with you to the point that...
because some of the conversations we've had, I don't want going out there.
Exactly. Okay? Any professional locker room, their locker room banter is fucking awful towards women.
100%. I guarantee it.
Doesn't happen in my locker room.
Not in my locker room. Get the fuck out.
Yeah. What locker room are you in?
Yeah, shut it down. Okay.
What do you play for? The Christian Bibles?
Yeah. Come on. There's no way that... There's just no way. And it just... I think there was only a couple athletes anyway. Oh, that don't happen in my locker room. Okay.
Well, maybe because he's sitting there with the headphones on listening to his jams and doesn't hear anything that's being said.
Exactly.
I don't know what athlete said it, so he must have played the squad that doesn't get to sit with the rest of the crew.
I forget who said it. I gotta find it.
Does nobody hang around him in the locker room?
Yeah.
Because he might be by himself. Does it happen in my locker room? Yeah, because you're in the closet.
Yeah. That's
because you get changed in the closet.
Yeah. You get changed in the hall, dick.
Yeah. You get changed in the hall. Cody Rhodes makes sure of that.
Yeah. But, again, like, Hillary's going to win, if nothing else, but for this. Because there's no way that he can have the support now.
Let me just say...
The Republicans are turning on him.
Saturday Night Live has got it down.
They nailed it.
Oh, my God. Alec Baldwin as Donald Trump.
Ooh, he's probably nailing it.
Spot on. After this, if you have a chance real quick, just go on and look at the clips. They're really short.
Yeah.
Spot on.
You could do that.
Spot on.
Robert De Niro puts him on blast.
Robert De Niro ripped him apart.
I called him a mutt.
He called him a mutt, a dog, a pig. Like, pretty much like it's like, all right, Robert De Niro is like the disapproving father right now. And he's just like... He's like, you're a mutt, you're a dog, you're a pig. Like, if
you could just
I don't
hear
want,
you can hear it in his voice.
Like, you're awful. And when Robert De Niro tells you you're awful, he does it in a way that, you know what, I think I'm awful.
And you feel awful, because, but he's not even talking about you, and you're like, man, the fact that I even know this guy, I don't even fucking be associated with him.
Yeah,
he calls him a mutt.
Yeah,
that is,
that's a major, especially because he's Italian. That's a major insult to call another Italian a mutt. Oh, you never call something.
Ooh, that was like, I feel like, ooh.
You do not call somebody a mutt.
Man, just
cold-blooded. Yeah.
And as far
it's
as...
like calling somebody a mudblood.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad.
As
far as Hillary winning...
She's going to win.
Mike Pence... I'm just going to say this because I saw the video. Mike Pence has this video that went around where he like tongue-in-cheek laughs at the evolutionary theory as like, oh, well, it's just a theory and he constantly changes. But, oh, by the way, creationism should be definitely taught in schools. As if like science can go down to the cell structure and tell you exactly why things are exactly
DNA, baby.
DNA just break down to the smallest fucking detail. Whereas
DNA.
he has a book that's written 300 years ago, and it's just, oh, God said people.
Which is funny because I can prove through my DNA that my genes run back 4,000 years, but yet nobody walked the earth before that.
Just, evolutionary theory is just a theory.
It's just a theory.
just just a
These are the people that are running our country. The people that believe in magic people in the fucking sky, that prayers get answered. I want an atheist fucking president. I'd like somebody that believes, in the rational. For once. Come on, man. Come on. Need to get it together. All right?
Magic people.
Need some get right for your fucking life. All right? God damn. Anyway. But I think that's all we got for this week. I think we covered a lot, actually. We covered a lot of ground.
We did.
In 40 minutes. We
did.
Covered a lot of ground.
Yep.
I will post this probably tomorrow.
Which will be Wednesday.
This will be a Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday the 12th of October. And, but yeah. But we'll go ahead and wrap it up for Kryim and for Dante. I'm Big Dick Gideon. And we'll hopefully talk to you guys soon.
Later.
Bye.